Yo, TTC, Niner Empire, what's up? Just out driving around. Yo, this is a nice little victory lap video, number 2 in a row. We beat the shit out of the Houston Texans. If it weren't for DeAndre Hopkins, we probably would have blown them bitches out 26-3. To be honest with you, DeAndre Hopkins. The first half, DeAndre Hopkins really he pulled a Julio on us like in the NFC Championship game years back when Julio fucking just went ape shit on us in the first half of that goddamn game. DeAndre Hopkins did the same thing. He had, 10 receptions, 140 something yards and 2 touchdowns. I think he only got 1 catch in the second half, and then that ended up being a fumble. He got smacked by the Punisher, Adrian Colbert. Shout out to Colbert, bruh. You looking like a motherfucking monster back there at free safety. Keep it up. Got smacked and fumbled toward the end of the game. So, and we should have made the adjustment sooner, but went in at halftime. Benched Dante Johnson, who pretty much gave all them yards up to fucking DeAndre Hopkins. I think Witherspoon gave up like a 9-yard catch to him or something. But that was just a really good catch on Hopkins' part. It was really tight coverage by Witherspoon all the way down. There was some hand fighting and checking and stuff like that for position. Just a really good extended catch by Hopkins. Everybody knows Hopkins is the truth. The dude's a fucking beast. That's what that was. And the running game really didn't do shit against us. Our defensive line looked pretty good. We were getting penetration. Got 3 sacks on the game. We fucked up Tom Sandwich, Doomerville. Fucked that dude up, put him into a seizure, and then I hear before he goes to the locker room he was throwing up blood. Fucked that boy's world all up. And then TJ Yates comes in, and that's just what it was. But this was a really good win. Jimmy G, yeah, I know he threw an interception early. It was his fault. It was behind the receiver. Looked like a miscommunication on the play. I'm not sure if it was on Jimmy G or on the receiver. It looks like it could have been on the receiver. I have no clue, but he was thrown to a zone. He thought maybe either the tight end or the receiver was going to go a little farther and be in that zone. But the receiver's route was a little shorter. It looked like it was for Trent Taylor, and Trent Taylor was sitting down in the zone. The ball went, behind him, and I think Kareem Jackson got the interception. So that was on Jimmy. Ended up turning into no harm, no foul, but that could have been bigger if their offense would have went down and punched in a touchdown or something. He was getting pressured all day. God damn, Zane Beadles at right tackle. That motherfucker's garbage at guard, and that motherfucker is garbage at tackle. Yo, he was letting they'd say hike, and this bitch would stand like this out the way, just letting Jadeveon Clowney go right by him saying, hey, have a good game, bro, have a good game. Every fucking play, it seemed like Jadeveon Clowney was almost in the backfield. Every fucking play. Because Zane Beadles is fucking garbage. So, Jimmy took some hits, but he also stood in that pocket during quite a bit of pressure and fired some fucking strikes. He was like 20 of 33, 334 yards, I believe it was. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So he didn't look too bad today either. I will say I am comfortable moving forward and, going forward as Jimmy G is our quarterback of the future, something to build around. The guy's still young enough. Hand this dude the keys to the franchise. Give him that contract, and let's move forward with Jimmy. Start building around Jimmy, period. I really think there's something there, and we can win quite a bit more games with Jimmy Garoppolo as our quarterback. He has totally changed the way this offense has looked. Sorry about the camera falling down. He has changed the way this offense has looked in, the couple weeks he started. We're moving the ball up and down the field without any problems. And, like I say, he stands in the pocket. He makes the throws he needs to make. He gets the job done. Is it always going to be pretty? No. I don't expect it to be flawless every single time. It's the NFL. That's not going to happen. But, he's averaging 9 yards an attempt, I believe, on passes. I saw a stat that Tom Brady's leading the NFL in that stat at like 8.3 or 8.4 yards an attempt. Jimmy G's at 9 in his 2 weeks as a starting quarterback. Now, that could dip some as he goes farther and farther along. So, I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. Honestly, there has not been this much excitement around a 49ers quarterback. I mean, you could say Kaepernick, but as far as looking, I understand the Niners gave Cap that big contract and was looking at him as our future franchise quarterback and stuff like that. There was just flaws in Cap's game that a lot of people weren't sure if, when it came to it, he could actually lead a team for 8-10 years. I liked Cap when he was our quarterback. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. But there were certain little things as we went on with Cap, or things that he would say that I really didn't like. It didn't sit well with me as far as him as our starting quarterback. Now with Jimmy G, he's mechanically and fundamentally sound in the pocket. He has good pocket awareness. He gets the ball out really, really quick. That's been helping the offensive line. He sustains drives. Once again this week, I think we had time of possession at over 34 minutes. Even though we were only 2 of 11 on third down. We're still able to get long drives, sustainable drives, and things like that. He's making the right reads, finding the guys that are open. Sometimes he even makes throws to guys that aren't open, and they're going up and making plays. I didn't notice these guys making these types of plays for Hoyer and Beathard. It's just the swagger that Jimmy G has brought to the quarterback position. I could see shades of, he not as mobile. Jimmy G's not as mobile. But as far as throwing the football, I could see this guy doing things for us that, we haven't seen in the quarterback position. Is, like I said, as far as throwing and from the pocket, I could see this guy doing things like Jeff Garcia. We haven't had that since of Jeff Garcia. I'll put it that way. And no, for all you Alice Smith stans, fuck him. We haven't had this as Jeff Garcia. And I know Jeff Garcia wasn't a franchise quarterback. He was here 3 years, so. But on this Jimmy G train, and Niner fans, we're going to ride this train and see what happens, because there is a lot of motherfucking excitement right now. about the 49ers and what we've been able to do the last couple weeks, and that's because the quarterback position. We have solidified the quarterback position. I mean, fuck, the guys on the team, defense, offense, they're all calling Jimmy G the franchise. So, you know, Niner fan, everybody, you know, P-Town, McCarver, Badass, Wadowski, 49 Cents, Megatron, Mr. Frisco, damn, there's a lot of them. Danny Goldine, shit, I'm forgetting some people. I know it right now. Lito Vasquez, all you guys. It's exciting right now. It's an exciting time to be a Niner fan. I understand what our record is, but this is more for looking towards next year. So, get ready for Tennessee. And that's really all I got. Niner fans, stay up. Keep rooting for the Niners. I see it every week with you guys. You know, like I said, let's get on this train. Let's have some fun. And let's see where it goes. That's all I got. I'm out.